I'm going to be rocking the Rebels tonight, and one of the reasons why is because I have a new unit, and that is Cassian Andor. He's been upgraded with his A200 CFE configuration, along with duck and cover. While we have K2SO in the operative slot, he's going to be running Jin's SC-14 blaster. Over there on the right is my other commander, Leia Organa. She has no upgrades. We've got 3 units of Special Forces, starting out with this unit of Pathfinders. They've been upgraded with POW, the A300 configuration, and the duck and cover. While over on the left we have 2 units of Commando Strike Teams. They've both been upgraded with the sniper rifles and Hunter. In the center here we have a unit of fleets. They've been upgraded with the Scattergun Trooper. And then we're running 4 units of Rebel Troopers. 2 of them will have the Ithorians rocking the XX-21, while 2 of them will have some other alien I don't know the name of rocking the DLT-20A. Altogether, this list is 795 points, 11 activations, ready to take on Josh and his Empire. Josh is back for another game of Star Wars Legion, and he has brought his Imperials this time. Josh, take us through your list.
All right, I'm starting off with Iden and ID-10. She's got offensive push, Hunter, and she's equipped with her repeater. I also brought Bossk, who also has offensive push and Hunter. And he is also equipped with targeting scopes. I've got 2 units of Shore Troopers, both with the 21B and the extra Shore Trooper, and both units also have targeting scopes. Here's my 2 mortars. 2 units of Stormtroopers, both with the DLT. This unit is running a medical droid. And then I've got 2 scout special strike teams. They're running the DLT, obviously, and then the recon intel as well.
Okay, so altogether 798 points and 10 activations, correct?
Yep.
That's going to make me the blue player for today. As the blue player, you're looking at my battle deck, and what we have here is Hemmed In, Disarray, Danger Close, Recover the Supplies, Sabotage the Moisture Evaporators, Bombing Run, War Weary, Fortified Positions, and Clear Conditions. Josh, I'm going to pass on my first chance to veto.
All right, I'm going to get rid of Hemmed In. I don't want you bunched up.
Okay, my rebels like the idea of fortified positions, so we're going to go ahead and cancel that one.
And I will go ahead and flip Disarray.
Should be interesting as we're left with Danger Close, Recover the Supplies, and Fortified Positions. Be back with the table set up next. We're back here on a desert planet, and now all this terrain is from woodpeckergames.de. You can check them out online. Except for some 3D printed scattered terrain that you see there in this TIE Fighter. I have no idea where it came from. It was a gift. So the TIE Fighter and all the buildings here are going to be cover 2. You can see we got some barricades up as well now, thanks to fortified positions, cover 2 and difficult to get over. Scattered terrain along with these little shacks with the red roofs. They're all cover 1. And then we have some trees over here on the left side of the board. Those are cover 1 open terrain. And so I think that's going to be it for terrain. Let's go over where the objectives are. Josh has placed one here. And Josh, where'd you place your other one?
It's right behind this big building next to the staircase.
Okay. We, of course, had to put one in the middle. And then I've placed my 2 deep within my area, as you can see. Now, with the deployment style being what it is, Danger Close, it kind of wraps around the board and then goes all the way up to the midpoint, and then Josh has his troops starting at range 3 from his edge of the board, wrapping around. So let's go with your deployment first, buddy.
Okay. I'll just work clockwise. I did have a unit of scout troopers that were able to scout up to the back of this building with recon intel. Stormtrooper unit here on the edge. Shore trooper and mortar. My other scout unit was able to also scout one up to the stairs. The medical droid unit is hanging back here, out here at the barrier with Iden. And then over here I've got a unit of shore troopers and a mortar along with Bossk on this side of the deployment zone.
Okay, for my part, I put Cassian into operative mode, which allowed him to infiltrate. He has gone and gotten right next to the box, and then of course K2 as a detachment for him was deployed within range 1. He is also sitting on the box. On the far side, a unit of rebel troopers with the Ithorian shotgunner has taken up residence on top of that building, supported by the other shotgun unit. And then fleet troopers and Leia, both beyond range 5 of Josh's deployment zone to make sure he can't get any cheeky shots off. These Pathfinders deployed here in the center. Now, they are in long-range configuration. Cassian has a short-range pistol. We got a unit with the DLT-20 here holding the back line. We have one unit of scouts here who have moved towards the box. Another DLT unit over here on my left. And then lastly, kind of hiding around the corner, is that second unit of snipers. So, Josh, I'm going to be honest. I think it's going to be a tough mission for you.
Yeah.
But let's give it a whirl and see what happens. Turn 1, Josh, and Cassian's outside of Leia's command range, so I feel like I have to play volunteer mission. That is his 3-pip.
Okay. And I played standing orders.
Okay, and now volunteer mission says when Cassian Andor issues an order to a commander, operative, or special forces unit, that unit recovers, gains danger sense 1, and may gain 1 suppression token. So kind of a waste of his card right here, but I needed to get an order token on him. With priority, I have gone ahead and issued an order to Cassian Andor, K2 there, and then this unit of Pathfinders behind me. None of them are opting to take a suppression token at this point. Josh, where did you put your order?
I put it to this unit of shore troopers, and then passed it over to the mortar, and then got a name token for it.
Okay. Now I'm going to make this pretty quick. It should be added that Bossk has bountied Cassian. Cassian's going to go first. He's going to use his objective to claim, not his objective, his first action to claim the objective. And then what he's going to do is start hightailing it back. So he is coming right past the building in order to get back to friendly lines, hopefully. And so that is both of his actions, leaving K2 to cover his retreat.
Okay. I'm going to go... I'm going to activate this unit of shores. I need to move up some, looks like. I'm going to move them up a little bit. Actually, quite a bit.
K2 just chilling out in the middle of the battlefield.
Can't do anything to him, can I?
No, you cannot. He is incognito, and that means you cannot shoot him until he's either attacked somebody or you get to within range one of them. Also, if he takes an objective action like taking a supply crate, that would also allow you to shoot out. That's why he's just chilling out in the middle of the battlefield. As Josh is moving, I should film that.
I just moved them up one move, and then the 21B will take a shot at these guys. I think what I'm also going to do is go ahead and fire support with the mortar.
Are you within range for the mortar? I think you're going to be a little short there
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Josh has his dice pool ready. I got cover 2. 2 black, 2 white for the T21 Bravo. It is crit 1. So a surge will turn into 3 crits. That's a good start. 4 crits.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris Peterson.
That's crit Peterson. Oh, goodness. The cover, it does nothing. Let's see if I can make some saves. I'll make 2, thankfully, but that's going to take out 2 rebels as they don't know what hit them. We've removed 2 rebel troopers and taken a suppression token over there as I'm going to opt to go to my stack. I have pulled a core unit. I am going to go ahead and activate these guys. So the first thing I need to do is grab a white die and see if they roll off that suppression. They do not. So all they're going to do, Josh, is shoot at that stormtrooper unit in light cover.
Okay.
Now the Ithorian carrying the shotgun also carries an A280 rifle, and so that's what he's going to be using because the shotgun's only range 2. So it's just 3 black dice. See if I can put a suppression token on you. You have light cover. We got 2 hits. You'll cancel 1 because of the light cover. And save 1. hopefully take an action away. So Josh is taking the suppression token as I go ahead and flip the order token over for those rebels who are done. And Josh goes into his bag of tricks.
Special Forces. We will go ahead and activate them here. And with the stairs, clamber is one action? Or
Yes,
both actions?
it's one action.
Okay.
But you don't have to roll dice because of the stairs. So that will put them all the way up on top of the building.
Right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then, let's see. How can I cohere this? So this would actually be...
No, your sniper is actually your unit leader.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. I'll just put it there. They're going to have to do another move. Or... I guess I could see them if they were using... Even though he's crouched down, like...
Yeah, I think...
Because of the size of the miniature and everything.
Absolutely, you got...
If we were
you got line
using
of sight.
silhouettes, and yeah.
We don't use silhouettes here. Yeah, you got that if you want to take that shot.
Yeah, I'll take that shot.
Okay.
I believe. Oh yeah, this one's...
Yeah, you're within
sniper.
range 5. No worries.
Okay.
2 black for Josh, and do heavy cover, which becomes light cover because of his sharpshooter 1. He has a hit, so that's going to put a second suppression token on those rebels. So there's the second suppression on those rebels, as I'm going to go to K2, and what K2 is going to do is he's going to calculate the odds for his first action to put an aim, a dodge, and a suppression token on Cassian Andor here. And now since they're within range 2 of each other, teamwork is going to apply to give K2 an aim and a dodge. For his second action, he's just going to take a standby in case anybody runs up into range 2 of them. And that's going to be it for him. And that suppression token will help out with my low profile, but danger sense for this turn. Josh goes to his bag.
Go ahead and pull from the bag again. Core unit. Let's go ahead and activate these guys. I'll go ahead and roll for the suppression.
These rebel troopers are having a terrible day of it.
And I need to get... Hey, what do you know? I'm already in range. Well, obviously because they fired at me, so...
Yep.
Alright. I think I'm gonna... precise. I think I want the aim. We'll take an aim.
Okay.
And we will fire at... Let's unit again.
Okay.
Precise.
Whew, all right. 4 white, 2 red. Into heavy cover. You do have the same token. So a crit and 2 hits so far. And you get to reroll 3 with precise 1.
Yep.
For 3 more. Oh, goodness.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, goodness. I thought we were safe up there. We just now have a unit leader. That unit leader stands alone with 3 suppression tokens as I go to my stack. And I've pulled a Special Forces unit. Josh, it's going to be these guys over here. And all I'm going to do is peek out here. Keep this guy nice and hidden. And then I'm going to claim that objective nice and early for the Rebel Alliance. And they are all done.
Alright. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and activate this mortar. Get that out of the way. So he's obviously not going to be able to shoot anybody from back here. So... Now, are there any rules? I mean, he's still considered is it an emplacement trooper? What's the... They can't go through there. Can emplacement troopers go through? Is it just the E-webs that can't?
Josh, that's a great question. Let's consult the RRG.
Okay.
After consulting the RRG, emplacement troopers can move freely through other troopers. And so Josh has double moved him and ended up with a free pivot to kind of bring that arc inside. As I am going to go to my stack, and I've pulled a core unit. Let's go ahead and get these fleet troopers out of the way. What they're going to do, Josh, is they're going to make a double move towards me, so we'll come back after that. Fleet troopers have tucked in behind the building. The unit leader is touching the staircase, as that's going to complete their activation.
Go to the bag. Core unit. We will go with these shores. And these shores are going to I guess we're going to double move. I don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, you sure don't.
I'm not in range 2 yet of him yet.
No.
Stand by. Alright, so we'll go there. Don't think I'm in range 4 of anything. I can't attack. I can see Cassian, but I don't know if I'm in range 4.
Well, you took 2 actions, so...
Yeah. Don't move.
This is mute this turn.
Yep.
Alright. So I'm going to go to my stack. And I've pulled a core unit. Let's go ahead and move this core unit. I'm going to go ahead and move up twice, Josh. Get in contact with that objective. And wait for the next turn to pick it up. Rebels all over it like hot sauce.
Commander Iden. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a double move.
You do have to remember somebody has to pick up the objectives
Yeah.
during the game, and it cannot be the emplacement troopers. They do not get the claim.
Okay. This is Iden. Yeah, I'm just gonna put her up. I really need to get up there.
You really do. There's nothing that I have that's going to be reaching out and touching her anytime soon. Yes, Josh brings up ID 10, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, anytime.
So I go to my stack. It's a Leia. All right, so Leia's not going to be within range 2 in order to help out there. So I think Leia's going to be taking a double move because I'm really concerned about all this space between her and units, and she needs to get that command bubble working, so double move. Leia taking bold action to come up and support her troopers. Ends her activation.
And we will go with core unit. Let's go ahead and move this mortar. We're going to go ahead and pivot them. It's free. We're just going to put them right snug up against.
And then no need to reposition after that one. He looks good.
Nope.
So I am going to go to my stack. I got a core unit. Now the only core unit I have left, well, I got 2. I got these guys over here and those guys on the far side. So let's go with these guys over here. You know, they're not in a bad position where they're at, as Josh is having to scream full bore at me. Josh, I think they're just going to essentially pass their turn.
Okay.
They're fine. They're fine. Everything's fine here.
Core, that would have to be these guys. They're going to move up. I guess get in base contact with the thing.
The objective right there. Okay.
But the claim's not a free action, is it?
Correct. That is a regular action. Okay. As I go to my stack, I have pulled a Special Forces unit, and that is going to be my other sniper unit. So I'm going to come around the table and kind of see if they have anything within range at this point, and line of sight. Nothing shaken for the old sniper unit, so they double moved. Now they are exactly at range 5 of the mortar that's sneaking up there.
Special Forces. Let's go ahead and let's take a shot at Cassian.
Okay, you want to aim and shoot?
Yeah, aim and shoot.
All right. Okay, so Josh has his aim token, his 2 black dice. We looked at it. Cassian is behind the barricade, and so he's going to get heavy cover, which is reduced to light here. So 2 hits or a crit.
Use the aim. 2.
Oh, nothing at all.
Well,
Cassian's just fine and dandy as the scouts have pulled their shot. I go to my stack to get my last unit of troopers, and all they're going to do is tuck in here a little bit more. We're playing defensive right now, folks. Making the Empire come to us. And they're just going to forego their second action. Josh, you have a Bossk left
yep.
in your bag.
And he's going to be double moving.
Okay. I got a question for you off camera.
And that would be done. That'd be it for him.
So my last unit to activate is going to be my Pathfinders. And what they're going to do, Josh, is kind of go around here. Now, it was silly of me to put POW in the center like I did. But we can work around that. If he goes over the barricade, then it becomes an issue of difficult terrain, but we will go around the barricade and then end up
right at the range.
At range 4 of those shore troopers. Mm-hmm. So we'll go ahead and move these guys. And I need to cohere them so I have line of sight here. But I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue. So we'll be shooting at them. So at range 4, this is a distance shot, so it's the 1 white dice, and then POW gets his red and white dice. This unit is in the open. Let's see if I can get lucky. Yes. Yes, I do. So that surges to hit, ending with 4 hits. I love Pathfinders. I know people don't like them, but I love them.
And I don't think they surge. I think
they do not.
Lose 1.
That's not a bad result for you, though.
No, not at all. I'm okay with it.
Okay, that's going to be it for turn 1 as the Rebels are absconding with that center objective. They have a team in contact with this one, and a scout strike team has managed to grab that one. Josh has Iden Versio moving up towards his objective, and a unit of stormtroopers in base contact with his second objective. So at this point, we take away all the green tokens and 1 suppression token. Now with Danger Sense, I can choose whether or not to take that one away. Mm-hmm. I am going to go ahead and take that one away. Okay. Because we want to run fast as we come back with our cards next. We are in turn 2, so Josh, I'll let you lead off.
I'm playing Reptilian Rampage.
Okay, and that says during Bossk's activation, he can perform up to 2 attack actions, and he may suffer 1 wound to perform a free move action. I have gone with No Time for Sorrows, my friend. Okay. And so that's going to allow friendly trooper unit is issued an order. It can perform a speed 1 move. And we have to roll to see who has priority here. This could be important. It is your turn to roll.
Is this a white dice?
It's the red dice.
Red dice, right?
And then on a shield.
I'm looking for a shield, my turn.
Yeah.
My priority.
It's essentially a 50-50 chance. Go ahead and roll that. You missed the table, my friend.
Yeah, that was it.
No, Corgi Nose comes out to get it. Investigate. Okay, so you will have priority.
Excellent.
It is turn 2, and Josh had to give the order to Bossk. For my part, I gave it to my 2 operatives, K2SO, moving closer to this far units of Josh's flank, while Cassian continues to move backwards in a pretty much straight line. So, Josh, you do have priority. Where would you like to begin?
I guess we will go ahead and actually give me a moment.
Sure. Josh, you made a decision?
Yep. So I'm going to think about this. So I'm going to move Bossk by using the card ability.
Okay, so
he's going to get a damage. I'm going to move him to the edge of this building here.
Now,
At the same time, I'm going to also activate
offensive
push to put him right snug up against the building here.
Yeah, worth noting that Josh has Bossk has unhindered naturally, so that barricade went to play the part. And so now you get 2 attack actions.
Right, in the first attack, I'm going to, I think, I can't attack K2 yet.
Nope.
So I believe that I'm going to attack this guy with 1 attack.
Okay.
And I believe the fleet troopers, like, not in range of
they
Leia.
are. Yeah, that's true. But you are in range of the fleets because you can actually measure to this guy to check range, even though you don't have line of sight to him.
Alright, so the first shot will go to these guys to try to get rid of the activation, and then the second shot will go to the fleet troopers.
Very good. Alright, so 1 red, 4 white. You'll have to choose which unit to shoot first because this might impact where you go with your aim.
The aim, yeah. I'm assuming both have heavy.
They both have heavy, and you can only see my unit leader for the fleets, it looks like.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go for the guy on the roof.
Okay. At Pierce 1, 2 crits is going to do it.
Okay.
So now you can go for the fleets. 2 Pierce and a hit is going to do it, or 2 crits and a hit.
2 crits.
So I will lose the unit leaders of both forces and take 2 suppression on the fleets. So we replaced a normal mini with that unit leader. He just stepped back. As Josh, you have regeneration to roll for. Paint means that he takes off that wound. Well done.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go with Cassian. What Cassian's going to do is he's going to come back here, and he's not going to keep running, because I think that will be excessive. Let's see, the speed 1 let me cross there, no. So he's going to go back here, and then he's going to take a recover action in order to go long range mode with his sniper rifle. Now, it's worth noting that every time he moves with Tactical 1, he should be getting a name token. I'll have to remember that. All right, so he recovers, and he has flipped his pistol into long-range configuration.
Okay, is that a 1 to 4?
I believe that's 1 to infinite, so we're going to see. And it is 1 to infinite, 1 red, 1 black.
Okay, critical.
It is
special.
No, nothing like that. It is cumbersome, high velocity.
So he can't move with it.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So
You wanted him. You didn't want him up against the barricade. You just wanted him off of it a little bit.
yeah, I think instead of taking that second action, what he's going to do for our second action is he's actually going to make a double move. So he's going to move here.
Mm-hmm. And then recover next.
Yeah. So then he can shoot.
I don't think he's going to have anybody in range or nobody real big targets coming at him right off the bat.
All right.
He's got time to chill.
Thanks for that. As we go back to you.
All right, take it from the bag. Special Forces. We're going to activate these. And Oh, these guys are infinite, right?
They are not infinite anymore. They are range 5.
Oh, range 5.
Yep.
So I think gotta be line of sight from this guy, right?
Yes.
I don't think I can see Leia. I don't think I can see anybody except K2.
Yeah, you got range to him if you can see him. Josh, check your line of sight.
Oh yeah, I can see those two.
Okay.
Before this thing blocks these guys here, but I can see. I might be able to see that third one there.
Well, you're only rolling 2 dice.
Yeah,
so...
that's true. Yeah, I can definitely see 2 of them.
All right.
So we'll take a shot on them.
2 black for these guys. Not surging to anything. I have heavy cover, which you will reduce to light cover.
These snipers might need to go back to school.
Pathfinders are A-OK as I go to my stack. I have pulled a core unit. Oh joy. So I think what I'm going to do here is go ahead and activate these guys. They're going to go ahead and claim that objective. And I'm going to move them around the far side of the building. Just like so. So I will go ahead and cohere them off camera, and we'll come back for Josh's move. So my guys end up looking like that, kind of making sure, I mean, Josh has a long way to go, but if he does start coming around that building, I want to have a present waiting for him. I think you must go to your bag, sir.
Yeah. Core unit. Let's go ahead and activate this mortar unit.
Okay.
We are going to double move straight ahead.
Okay.
Or are we?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I can't other converse them anyways. So. Not in range. So let's get out of line of sight of them.
And that is who I lined up exactly at range 5, so those stormtroopers will not be in range.
There. And we're going to there. Then I'll adjust a little bit with the free position.
Okay, so I go to my stack. I've pulled a core unit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass with these guys, buddy.
Okay.
They're fine. Everything's fine here still.
Another core.
Now these guys are the only ones that are in immediate danger, because my Pathfinders, if you remember, do have range 4 to them.
Yeah, and they haven't gone yet.
Yeah. Friendly reminder.
Yeah. Appreciate it. But I don't think I can get up. I can get up behind this building some. Or that'd put me in range of K2's melee beatdown.
He does not have charge or anything like that.
What does he have? 3 black?
4 red.
Oh, 4 red. Yeah.
But he also has that pistol, which is 5 white, surge into crit at Pierce 1 and suppressive.
I gotta go this way. If I go this way, mess with K2. It's almost like ignore K2.
Yeah. And the question is, can you get within range 1 of K2? And if you can, is that something you would want to do? And it'd be right
It'd be like
there.
right there. Base to base, probably. Put him down right here.
Mm-hmm. You want to do that, though.
I don't know.
All right, we'll come back. All right, Josh, tell the people what you have decided to do.
I went ahead and we're gonna attack K2.
He's a rebel.
They moved him up at 1. And yeah, the shores are gonna come up, made it so they could all see him. And we're gonna take our shots.
All right. Josh has 6 black, 2 white. Shouldn't it be 7? No, because I
took 1, yeah.
K2 is armor 1 here. No cover.
No cover. And critical 1.
Critical 1.
So we got a crit.
You guys have been on fire today.
Take 1 away for armor 1.
Oh my gosh. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're rolling red.
Thank goodness for that, but he will take 3 wounds and a suppression token. Nice. So K2 takes his 3 wounds and a suppression token. Now he is still incognito until he either shoots at somebody, attacks somebody, or does a objective action. So no one else really gonna get into range. One of them, I'm gonna hold off on going with him as I pull another core unit. There are special forces in there, guys. I know there are, and there's also a Leia. Those guys over there, Josh, they're gonna take a dodge.
Okay.
And they're gonna be done.
That's these ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Try and get Leia to inspire my fleet troopers.
Special forces. I'm gonna go with these guys here. And they're gonna move up to behind this barricade.
Now, did I make a grievous mistake? Are they within range 1?
No.
You could certainly, yeah.
I don't think I can. I mean, he's like halfway in this wall. I mean,
yeah.
Even if
no.
Yeah. But everybody's got to move up, so no point in keeping them back. I'm just gonna put him there. Now, what do I have?
Now, I do want to check something real quick on the RRG.
Sure.
Because if you cohere your other guy forward, are you then at range 1 of me? We're gonna see. Good news, everybody. If Josh does cohere forward here, he can measure range from that guy. And now he also sees that I'm a rebel.
Rebel.
Assuming you want to shoot at K2.
Yes.
Okay. My light cover goes to no cover. Josh gets 4 black here. 1 hit, which I will go ahead and armor off.
Yep.
Before Pierce can come in. Okay, lucky. K2 takes his 2nd suppression token. Now I'm pretty sure no one around him can get into range again. And you measured, so he is just at range 1, so I can't go into melee with him, I presume. Okay.
Yeah, just right at it.
We're going to go here and pick a special forces unit. We've been wanting that for a little bit, and now we have it. So I think kind of like you, Josh, I'm interested in taking an activation here. So what we're going to do with Pow in the gang is move around the corner. Being a little aggressive. I'm going to go to right there. And then we're going to be shooting at your scout strike team there. So I'm looking at 4 black, a red, and a white. Josh has heavy cover here. And that's a good roll.
Yeah.
And so that goes to a hit. You're going to cancel 2 of them, but you still have to save against 3.
3 white.
Okay, takes him down. Good job, Pathfinders. It's going to end the turn for Pow and the gang as Josh goes to his bag.
Core unit. I think I'm going to lay down some suppressive mortar fire. Oh, I don't know where I got all these. This thing was...
Maybe range 5 for your sniper.
Huh?
You had an extra one for range 5
Oh,
when
yeah,
you were
yeah,
measuring sniper.
All right. We're going to activate this mortar right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to take an aim.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot at the Pathfinders.
Alrighty. 3 white dice at critical 1. So 1 hit, 1 crit.
Go ahead and use that aim. Nope, 2.
Alright, and looking center to center, looks like you have them stone cold. So I will be using my duck and cover.
Okay.
So what that does then is it gives me cover 1 to cancel that one. And now I get to roll 2 dice against that because of danger sense. Saving neither. So I will lose a guy and then go up to a total of 3 suppression on that unit.
Power is like water.
So we went through, got 3 suppression and removed a Pathfinder there. As I go to my stack, a core unit. You got to be kidding me.
How many more special forces do you have in there?
I got 2 more special forces and a Leia.
Yeah.
As we roll, no suppression off. Josh, all they're going to do is take a recover action.
Okay.
And they're done.
Well, that's one way to do it. Can't depend on Leia. Right.
What is she doing?
Core unit, it's going to be the Storms. And we're going to double move. Actually, I'm going to double move him and bring him back a little bit so I can get somebody right up here. And, well, wait. If I double moved him, he was right there. He was in front. If I cohered somebody out here.
Oh, we'll come back. Josh finished his double move and is looking good as I go to my stack. And I've picked a commander. Hello, Leia. We're going to see what range 2 looks like. Those stormtroopers. And I can make it. Alright, so I'm going to be moving Leia up, and then she is going to be shooting at those storms. Leia gets 3 black dice, and at sharpshooter 2, she doesn't care about your cover, and it's at pierce 1, so you're going to lose a stormtrooper. Take a suppression.
Alright.
It's going to be it for the princess, as we have put a suppression token on those stormtroopers and taken a suppression token. Taken one off.
Iden. I don't really want to waste an action to get that box. I think I can come back with this. And it's not a free action, right?
It is not. And you do have that other unit of stormtroopers.
Yeah, and they can't have. Can they have more than one box?
They can have more than one box. Yes.
Okay. All right. That sounds good to me. Claim, move, claim, heal some people with some medical droids. All right. Let's see where I can get to here. She does have offensive push. But no way I can get within 1 of K2.
No.
But, and I don't think I'm going to be, I'm thinking this is going to be another turn of double moves to get in range to actually do anything. But I want to put myself in an okay situation. Where's this at?
And that barricade will slow him down. He is not unhindered.
He's not?
He is not.
Okay. I'm going to move her up behind this building here as close as I can.
Okay.
Just to kind of try to block some line of sight here. Actually, I can keep her back a little and put him up against there.
Yep. Now the droid, of course, doesn't count for calculating cover and things like that, but she's behind a barricade and a building, so she should be good.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go my stack. Should have some special forces units to play with, and I do. We're going to have to take some measurements as we're going to go ahead and activate this unit right here. So I've moved my strike team over towards Josh, and now they're going to have an ability to shoot those stormtroopers at range 5. And I've hidden the second guy behind some boxes here. So no aim shot against heavy cover. That'll be reduced to light. Red and white. Want to do at least a hit here. We do. We do a hit. You'll cancel it because of cover, but that's a second suppression token.
Mm-hmm.
Josh is taking a second suppression token as he goes to his bag to pull another core.
I guess it's going to be these guys. And they're going to perform a double move.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. Now, I haven't activated that unit of snipers yet.
This one?
Yeah. So while he is cohering them, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my dead core unit and then activate my snipers and see what they want to do. Having diverted Josh from going around the building that way, my snipers have moved back towards the center. Now they have Iden in range 5 and line of sight, so we'll be throwing dice at her. Iden, of course, heavy cover. It's a black and a white. So that's going to be one hit, which will be negated because of the cover. Heavy cover down to light. Suppression.
It will be the core in the back.
Iden has her suppression, and yep.
I will go ahead and claim.
Sure.
Oh, realize they weren't connected.
They are not glued together.
Okay. And then I'm going to come around here.
Going around that way.
Yeah, because I'm thinking I'm going to need to use that med droid to heal up either these shores or those stormtroopers. Because I think they're going to take some more fires come next round.
Okay. Yeah, just looking at objective over here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got plans.
Yeah, I got a plan. Okay, so we're going to move him there. And I don't think that puts me in range to heal. It has to be range 1, right? Or is it down to 2?
Well, you can cohere forward again.
Yeah.
And be within range.
So we'll put the med droid up here.
Okay.
And then I'll cohere the rest, and I'm going to use the treat on the stormtrooper unit.
Okay.
And I don't think that I'm in range 4 of anybody if I were to move him up as well. This is 4. Oh, hey, Leia. Alright, so...
Well, you claimed, and then...
Oh, yeah, you're right, yep.
You want to take 3 actions with all your guys today. You can't.
Just take infinite actions, right?
So that's going to leave K2. K2, of course, has 2 suppression tokens on him. He will roll off one of those. Now, he is a droid trooper, so he can't be suppressed anyway. Mm-hmm. But he can panic. What he's going to do, Josh, She's going to move back around this way.
Yep. Saw this coming.
And he will unload on those poor unsuspecting short troopers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is 5 white dice at Pierce 1 and suppressive. That's going to be good for 3 as I surge to crit.
It has Pierce?
It has Pierce 1, yep.
Okay.
So it's going to flip one of those, and you're going to lose 2 guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's going to be the end of the turn as Josh has managed to bring back a box. This one remains unclaimed. The Rebels controlling 3 back here on our line, so we're going to go ahead and remove a suppression token from everyone. So that's going to leave them with 2. And then any green tokens that we have out here will also be picked up. So with that, we will go to round 3 next. Josh Horn, turn 3. I have played Leia's 3-pip. Somebody has to save our skins.
I played Concussive Blast.
Okay, so that means Iden has a range 1 to 2 blast scatter suppressive weapon. And when she activates, she recovers.
Doesn't, yeah. I didn't use the offensive push yet, so.
Very nice. Josh has priority, and he had to go to Iden. I have gone to Leia, Cassian, and then K2. So Josh, do you want to start with a mortar maybe? Perhaps a scout strike team?
No, I'll start with Iden.
With Iden.
We're going to activate, on this move, I'm going to activate offensive push.
Okay.
What we were going to do here.
You better hope you kill him, because if you don't.
Now, the way I measured this before, let me double check. I believe that I'm within 2, at least one of those on this guy.
So you're not shooting K2?
Well, I don't know if well, K2 has an order, don't he?
He does.
What does this weapon do?
It's 5 red dice,
And
blast, suppressive,
And scatter.
and scatter. I'll let you think about it and come back.
Yeah.
Josh, you made a decision, and that decision is to attack K2, right?
Yep.
And I think that's a good one.
So I will gain an aim from the offensive push.
Okay. All right, so she's got a second aim due to Hunter. And 5 red dice, surge into crit. This is going to be good. So far, 4 crits.
Yeah.
Now that's bad for me because my armor will not stop a crit.
No reason to keep them.
Nope. 5 crits. 5 crits.
Stay your K2. What's his health?
5? His health is 5. He can make this. Oh, no, he does not. So K2 is now gone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Leia. Leia's going to go ahead and shoot at those stormtroopers again. And then she's going to scamper around that corner. So let's see if Leia can take out more than one stormtrooper this time. Josh would normally have heavy cover for the barricade, but of course Leia, sharpshooter 2, ignores that. She gets a hit and a crit. So you're rolling 2 dice at Pierce 1. So you'll lose 2. Josh has removed 2 there as using Leia's card. Somebody has to save our skins. I'm going to go ahead and activate Cassian as he's within range 2 of Leia. What he is going to do is he is actually going to recover this time, change his configuration to the sniper configuration, and then he is going to shoot at those stormtroopers again.
What keywords is that?
Just Pierce and Cumbersome.
Okay.
So I need a crit here. Now Marksman normally helps out, but no ability to get anything here. So I do get a hit, so that's going to be a 3rd suppression token on those storms.
Okay.
Cassian's all done as Josh goes to his bag, having put a 3rd suppression token on those stormtroopers.
Come on. Special Forces.
You got one of them's.
Yep, and I think I'm gonna have to. This is 4, right? I'm gonna have to move up to get a shot on Cassian.
Well, you do have range 5. So
Yeah, I think even with.
Yeah, even
back
with range
here.
5.
But if I were to move up to this barricade, that should put me in there.
Yep.
So I won't get the aim token, but what I'll do is I'll move him up to be. I'm pretty sure I can make that. I don't know where my
Yeah, you can make it.
2 marker went.
I stole it.
I'm gonna move him here. And you're gonna be all nice and steady the whole time, and then
Always knocking over my terrain, Josh.
there we go. I've been good on the trees so far. All right, so we're going to take a shot at, I believe, Cassian. Or try to do some damage to those Pathfinders. Only got 3 shores left in that.
We'll let you make a decision and go over the dice.
I am. I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to shoot the Pathfinders.
Okay. 2 black on the Pathfinders who have 2 suppression on them. They won't get any cover here coming down the road. Oh, and then now's the time you roll 2 hits. Yeah, Pierce 1.
I think
So
I nailed it.
I'm rolling 4 dice here. You pierce 1, so you'll take out 1 Pathfinder. Pathfinders up to 3 suppression and 1 guy short as I pull a core unit. Let's go ahead and move, check the range for this core unit right here. 1, 2, 3. It's unlikely they're going to be within range 3. So what we're going to do, Josh.
Iden.
No, we're,
Oh, the shores.
yeah, we're going to go shore since they haven't activated yet. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. No, it won't. You will be getting light cover though. So you'll have that going for you.
From the suppression?
So it'll be heavy cover at that point. Good call.
You're talking about, from this?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go ahead and cohere them and then shoot at the shores. It's going to be 6 black and a white. No special keywords here for the DLT-20 except for critical 1. That's useful. As I've gotten 4 hits then. Now you will cancel 2 of them due to cover.
So 2.
So 2.
Lose 1. Or, yeah.
Yep. All right, Josh, starting to battle suppression a little bit.
Yep. Core unit. Give me a moment.
Sure.
Trying to take out some activations.
Josh has made a decision and is going to be very aggressive with this unit of shore troopers here.
I'm going to move the shores up here so I can have line of sight on this sniper unit here.
And I got 1 guy hiding behind here, but if you cohere some forward, you will certainly have a line of sight. But we'll get that straight and go back to the dice and see what Josh rolls. All right, so the unit is in heavy cover though, right? Let me get the laser. Because I think, yeah. Well, yeah, because you are crossing, well, I don't. It's close enough, I'm going to say no cover.
On the, oh, okay, I see on your other guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Crit 1. I think they only have critical 1.
Yep, that's correct.
And we don't search anything. So that was
5.
pedestrian.
We're going to make you pay for this.
I know,
Just
it's bad.
know that going in. That will take out the unit though, so worth it. Having lost another activation, I go to my stack and I've pulled a trooper unit. Go. It's going to be the fleet troopers. The fleets have popped around the corner, and now they got 6 white and 2 red at that unit of nasty shore troopers that just shot my rebels to death, my strike team. Let's see what we can do here. They do surge to hit, so that's going to be a total of 4. No cover for Josh, and this is at Pierce 1. So you're going to lose 3.
Well, you made him pay.
And we're not done. All right, Josh has removed 3 models and taken a suppression token.
Core unit. Give me a second.
Sure. All right, Josh, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna go ahead and move this unit up here, and with a little bit of cohere magic.
Yep.
I'm going to.
They will get 2 actions, of course. So.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if I should. I'll go pull off a shot with the DT, maybe. No, they'd have to double move.
Yeah. Look, you could go here out.
Yeah, I could go here out.
It'll be heavy cover for the fleets.
Yeah. So we'll move here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cohere the DT out. Here. Cohere the medical droid here.
The medical droid is done after this.
Yep. And I get the rest of these guys in here.
Okay, so we'll come back after this. All right, simple dice pool, 2 red. You're gonna need to do a crit to do damage, but any hits will put a suppression on them. So they're gonna take a suppression, but ignore those from the heavy cover. We've taken a suppression token on those fleets as we go to my stack. It's another trooper unit. It's gonna be these guys over here, Josh, and they're going to come around the corner and continue to beat up those shore troopers. With the XX-21, we're going to have 4 black, 2 red, and 2 white. And we're going to get 3. Now, you do have cover 1 due to the suppression token, so that's going to go down to 2. And you'll lose that shore who just got brought back.
Yep.
He's having a bad day. It's going to end my turn for that unit of rebel troopers as Josh goes back to his bag.
Core. I think we're going to go with these shores here.
I just happen to have 2 white dice there for you. Let's see if they roll off any of that suppression. 1, so they'll get 1 action here.
No, they're not. Don't stop now. Or
start the long trek back to get the...
Yeah. Let's go see if we can get back here.
Makes sense to me.
1 and... I'll just put them right up here against that.
Okay. So I go to my stack. I have pulled a Special Forces unit. It's going to be these guys right here. Been waiting my whole life for you. They'll roll off 1 suppression, so they're 2. And because they're indomitable, they can still move and then take a free action or a regular action. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and... Inspire 1 doesn't help me here. Let's just move in that direction right there. I'd be happy. And the other 2 guys. Now it does cost him a suppression token to do this, I should add. So Let's get a third suppression token there. And then they're going to shoot at Iden with their short range. Let me make sure that is correct. It's been a while since I played Shores. Yep, 1 to 3. They get 2 white dice. I think I screwed that up earlier. All right, here we go. Iden out of cover. This is going to be 5 white and a red. That's going to be good for 4. Now you do have a shield.
Yep.
Probably want to save that for the time being, because I can't kill her with this. Cannot.
So we got 4.
Yep.
Take 3.
Sweet.
So I could have divvied those out and killed off ID10 if I would wanted to?
You could have killed ID10, but that would have lost your shield as well. And you can take that wound on ID10 at any time, so you're always going to take that second to last. Did you get out your bag? And you got a Bossk.
What do you want to do, Bossk?
What does Bossk want to do? You need a minute.
Yeah, please.
Josh has made a decision. What you going to do, buddy?
I'm going to take an aim and then fire at the Pathfinders with the mortar rifle.
All right. Pathfinders do have heavy cover at this point because of the suppression and the stand. So we got a hit and a crit. Now you do have targeting scopes on Bossk, right?
Yep. Reroll 3.
All right, so at this point, I'll cancel 1 because I have 3 suppression on me. I'm rolling 4. Now this is at Pierce 1, so I need to save 2 of these, which I do, so Pierce will cancel 1, but it puts me up to 5 suppression. Danger Sense helping out, but will it be enough to save them from running off the board next turn? We shall see as I pull a Special Forces unit. It's going to be these guys right here, Josh, and what they're going to do is they're going to go ahead and use Hunter to shoot at Iden, and then I think they're going to bug out after that. Iden's going to have heavy cover, which goes to light with my sharpshooter ability, and I got a name token. Nothing so far. Let's go with a crit. Come on. Nothing. All right, let's bug out. So this is where my commando strike team ends up, behind this building, as we go back to you, Josh.
Core unit. Let's go ahead and go ahead and activate this mortar here.
Okay.
I'm going to take an aim and then shoot at the Pathfinders.
Okay. All right, 3 white dice. Got a hit and a crit so far.
Yep. Just the crit.
Now, with heavy cover, even if you rolled another hit, you wouldn't have gotten through my heavy cover. So roll that dice as well, because you're just looking for criticals at this point.
Okay.
Oh, but no. Okay. So my danger sense caps out at 3, even though I got 5 suppression. Rolling 4 dice. I do make the save, but taking our 2 suppression on them. Boy, Cassian's 3-pip would sure be handy right about now. But we don't have that. So we're going to go to our stack, and we got a core unit. That's going to be these guys over here. And what they're going to do, Josh, is they're going to pop out and take a range 4 shot at the unit of heavily suppressed guys there. Short troopers.
These? Okay.
Yeah. He'll have cover 1 here because of the suppression tokens that he has. I get 2 black and a white at critical 1. It's going to be good for 1 crit to go through. And his cover will cancel that. Comes back and makes it. That's it for that core unit as Josh is going to his bag.
Let's see, I got these guys, and then let's go ahead and activate this one.
Okay.
If you could hand me 2 more white dice.
Sure.
1.
Okay, so 1 action, as they are clearly within range 3 of Iden, who has an outstanding leadership of 3, courage of 3.
And what are they going to do?
I did measure. You are short of range
Yeah.
4 on Cassian there. I did that before Cassian's action.
I'm going to just have to move. Or just recover, stay put. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that based off what I'm planning on doing next turn. So I'm going to recover.
Okay.
And yeah, just that's one action.
Okay, and I have a Special Forces team which you destroyed this turn, so I am out.
I think I still have a mortar over there.
You do. That might be your last activation.
Yep. Oh, mortar. I guess I'm going to do the same thing. Put some more suppression on these guys.
Okay. You'd have to check your line of sight.
Yeah, I don't think, I'm pretty sure I can't. Well, yeah, I don't think I can see them.
All right, so at the 4 Pathfinders?
Yep, aim and shoot.
Okay. Aiming and shooting, yeah, some suppression. Nothing so far, there's a chance.
Oh, that one.
Of course, because it's suppressive, I would automatically take 1 regardless, even if he had no hits. So, 4 dice to save 1. No, I'll lose 1. I have a feeling I'm going to lose more than 1 here soon. But what we got is this unit of short troopers going back to get that objective for Josh. Stormtroopers over there with an objective as he's making a push up the board. Why? Because I have an objective there. Cassian has one there. And then I got one right here as well. So I think I got 1 more turn with Cassian before he has to bug out. We're on turn 4. Josh, why don't you lead us out?
Line and wait.
Okay, I have chosen Crack Shot. That is Cassian's 1 pip. So he gains Gunslinger and 1 aim token. At the end of his activation, he may gain 1 suppression token, and he gains 1 standby token. We have Cassian with our 1 aim token. We have Bossk about to get a whole lot of aim tokens as I start by going to my stack. I have pulled a trooper unit. It's going to be one of these 2 guys over there. I'm going to go over there.
That's how this works, right?
Every
time you have a unit.
Yep, exactly. And take a measurement and see what's going on. So I've chosen to activate my fleets. They had to make a small move in order to get into range 2 of those short troopers, but now they're going to be opening fire again. So it's 6 white and 2 red. Josh has light cover here. We're good with 2. Now you'll cover that one away, and then at Pierce 1, I'm just going to take another shore away.
Hmm.
That was underwhelming, fleets. Josh going to his bag for the first time.
4. Go ahead and activate them. Got 1 over here on the thing, so I keep 2, lose 1.
Yep.
And then we will we're just going to take a shot. Just take a shot at these rebels right here.
Okay. Josh has 3 black, 2 white. I get no covers. That is crit 1. Saving 1. No. We've removed a rebel trooper and taken a suppression token as I go to my stack again, and I have pulled special forces. It's gonna be these guys before things get any worse. And so I'm going to need all the white dice, Josh. So that is 4. I need 4 more. Here we go. Just removing 2 of them, so they are definitely going to be panicking. And as I forgot to take 1 off at the end of the last turn. Well, let's roll 1 more dice, because I can't be sure. So they'll still have 7 suppression on them. And be panicking towards my board edge, but they probably will not fall off the edge of the world quite yet. So we'll move them and come back. Alright, so these guys have moved back, but they're still on the board. Josh goes to his bag. Bossk up to 2 aim tokens now.
Core unit.
Okay.
All right, give me a moment just to figure out where I'm going to end up.
Josh has made a decision.
I'm going to move these guys up. And I believe I may have to cohere him out a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that puts me in 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I will take a shot with the DLT at Cassian.
Okay. Captain Andor has heavy cover here against these 2 red dice. So you're needing crits. There's another crit. I'm just going to take it on Cassian, who will not save it. He'll take a wound. By just take it, I meant I was not going to use his duck and cover for that situation. So, I go to my stack and I've pulled a Special Forces unit. These guys are going to double move backwards, just to make sure if you get froggy that you can't get them. So I'm going to do that off camera. After taking a double move, these guys are feeling pretty good about their lives right now. As we go back to you, Josh.
I'm going to go ahead and activate Bossk.
Okay.
My plan here is to move him up. And I'm going to take some shots on Cassian.
Okay. Yeah, a total of 3 aim tokens, right?
Yep. I'll bring him over to the dice.
You've seen it here before, folks. Bossk rolling 1 red, 4 white. Cassian in heavy cover. 1 crit so far. Now you do have targeting scopes.
Yep. And he's injured now too, right? So I should have got another aim token for Hunter.
Yes. I'll just add
put that one back.
Okay.
So we're sitting at 1 so far.
Yep.
2. Do you count that 1 or?
No, go ahead and re-roll it.
3, that's a critical 1. No, 4.
So 4. Now, with danger sense, I'm rolling 5 dice because I got 1 suppression token on me right now. So I'm blocking 3. Now it's pierce 1. So that means I'm blocking 2 and taking 2 wounds. Cassian now at 3 suppression and 3 wounds. So I go to my stack. Another core unit. All the core units. Let's go ahead and have these guys right here. They're gonna... I want to move up so I have Iden with no cover. And so that's going to be fairly easy to do. And then they're going to be shooting Iden Versio. Okay. So this is 6 black and a white at Iden. DLT 20 adding 2 black. At critical 1. That's a good shot. You're going to be taking 2, 4, 6, Josh.
Rebel troopers coming in close.
Now, you do have the shield token. Do you want to use it now? Because this could kill her.
Yeah, we'll use the shield to take one away.
Okay.
So I save 3, take 2.
Yep. Josh has flipped over his shield token, and he has 5 wounds on Iden now. As he goes back to his stack.
Core unit. Let's go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and activate. I'm going to go ahead and activate these shores.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and take a shot with the 21 at the rebels, and then I'll move into base contact with the leader.
Okay. This is a no cover shot against my rebels.
So 2.
2 indeed. If, that looks funny on camera. That's actually a miss. Why don't you re-roll that one? Because it was halfway in between.
Okay.
So let's make it 3. And I'll save 2 of them. Karma. I've removed the rebel trooper and taken a suppression token as I go to my stack. I pulled a Leia. Come on, girl. She's got Inspire 1, so she will Inspire 1 off of Cassian. And then what she's going to do...
These guys have one too. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I do not remember it.
Inspire 1.
It is Inspire 2, so let's go ahead and toss one off of them if you
want
would.
that? There's only one of them on. I don't know if you want to keep them for the...
No, I want to get that one off as well. She's going to come around the corner here. And shoot at some stormtroopers again, because that's what she does. She is determined to get them eventually. And she's going to be trying to do that with her 3 black dice. No cover here for Josh. 1 crit at Pierce 1. You'll lose 1.
Oh, Pierce 1.
All right, Josh is taking a suppression token and lost 1 stormtrooper as he goes to his bag.
Iden. Alright, Iden.
Now she does have a suppression token on her, so we'll see if we roll that off.
We got any of the white ones over here? No, I think we put them all back in the tray.
Indeed.
Alright. No.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to do quick thinking.
Okay.
Give her an aim and I think a dodge. Yep, aim and a dodge. And then I want to fire at those rebel troopers right there.
Okay. It's quite the gun. I call it the pocket tank because it throws almost as many as the Saber's main cannon. 2 red, 1 black, and 2 white. Surgeon to crit. And I have light cover here.
Yep.
So you got 2 there.
And I do not have targeting scopes on her.
You can either use marksman to automatically get a hit, or you can re-roll 2 dice. I think since one of those is red, re-rolling 2 dice is the right move. All right, so it ends up with 3, goes down to 2. This is at Pierce 1 or not?
Critical 1. Her other gun is a Pierce 1, but not the repeat.
Oh, so she does not surge to crit. That's right. I remember now. So 2 saves, but I used the wrong dice.
And she surges to hit.
Yeah.
Crit.
All right, so let's use the white dice this time. 2 saves.
Nice.
So these guys have taken their second suppression, and since Iden did not come around the corner, Cassian's just going to go ahead now. He's going to go ahead, see if he rolls off any suppression. He does not. That's disconcerting. So he's only going to get 1 action. So he is going to be firing, and his first shot is going to go up against that sniper team up there. And then his second shot's going to go against those stormtroopers right there.
Okay.
All right, so Cassian does have one aim token going up against your team up there who has heavy cover. He's just going to go ahead and use that aim token to make it a crit.
Okay.
So you're going to lose one because it's Pierce 1. And now those stormtroopers sitting right there. They have heavy cover. Cassian misses. Boo, Cassian, boo. Cassian's all done. And that was underwhelming.
4. Let's do... These guys already went.
So you're looking at a mortar,
And
some
two mortars with
stormtroopers.
these stormtroopers. They're not going to have to go around that thing. Let's see. Let's go ahead and activate these stormtroopers.
Okay. You might want to double move them because they can shoot Leia.
Yeah, Leia's who I'm going for.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so we'll let you go here and shoot at Leia, who has no cover.
4 white, 2 red.
All right. Good for 3. Princess saves one of them, so she's taking 2 wounds. Leia has her 2 wounds and her suppression token as I go to my bag, or stack, and I've pulled a trooper unit. So it's going to be those boys over there.
We better know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're going to be shooting and then moving.
Okay.
So it's going to be 2 red, 2 white, and 3 black.
A lot of dirty dice.
Josh has light cover due to suppression. As I will hit 4 times. You'll block 1 with cover, leaving 3. These guys just will not die. After shooting the swords, the rebel troopers advance forward onto Josh's position. I'm tired of getting shot.
Special forces up here.
And 1 suppression token you're going to want to try to roll off.
Nope.
Okay. Still get 2 actions with that
Yeah.
courage too.
Five, right?
Yep.
That would let me shoot at Cassian.
Uh-huh.
Because danger sense, right?
Yep.
And 2 suppression. Though I do have Pierce 1. Yep, let's fire at Cassian.
Yep. I assume you want to aim first, right? Your courage 2.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, sweet.
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem. Nothing.
Well, back to those Navy snipers, right?
Yes. So 1, which will block from the cover. All right. Cassian picks up a 3rd suppression token, but no wounds as I go to my last activation for the round. That is that unit of rebels. Josh, they're moving straight back towards my board edge and taking some cover behind that terrain.
Okay.
So that's where we end up, is we're back to you, buddy. It's all you and your 2 mortars, if I'm not
Mortars,
mistaken.
yeah. So let's go ahead and start with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, question is, they would get heavy cover.
Yes.
I can't even. I might be able to see Leia through there.
I don't think so. Can you?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
But kind of setting up for possibly next round. So I'm going to double move them.
Okay.
So 1. And 2. That'll be it for him.
Okay.
And then the other mortar, I think he's going to take a shot at Leia. Is it 2, 3, 4? Yeah. I'm going to take a shot at Leia.
Okay, you want to aim first?
Aim first and yeah.
Gotcha. Leia in heavy cover here. Josh looking for crits, and it is crit 1, so you got 1 so
There's
far.
1, that's good. Nope, so 1.
Just the 1. Does Leia save it? Nope, so she is up to 3 wounds now and 3 suppression. So that's going to be the end of the turn, so we're just going to go ahead and remove 1 suppression from everybody. Rebels still have the 3 objectives. The Imperials are about to claim their second. They are going to have to get Cassian in order to make this work for them. So come back for turn 5 next. We're in turn 5, Josh. I'll lead off, playing Last Stand for Cassian.
And I will play Pulse Scan for Iden.
Alright, so that says Iden Versio gains Sharpshooter 2 and 1 aim token. At the end of her activation, she gains 1 dodge token and 1 standby token. Cassian says when Cassian Andor issues an order to a commander or operative unit, that unit gains Indomitable and gains 1 aim, 1 dodge, or 1 suppression token for each wound taken that unit has up to 3.
Yeah. Well, Leia's about to get tanked out, huh?
Yeah, and Cassian. Josh has priority, so there you see Iden with her aim token. And we move over to the Rebel side. I gave it to Cassian, who took 3 dodge tokens. Keep him alive. And then Leia has taken a aim token and 2 dodge tokens for her. So you are up, sir.
Yeah, I think we know what's going to happen. So that's good?
Yep. You won't have any issues making it.
Yep. So I'm going to put it right here at the end.
Okay.
What I need. He's wounded, so I'll also get another aim with Hunter. And we'll go to the board.
All right, Josh has his dice pool of 2 red, 1 black, and 2 white, and 2 aim tokens. So far, with critical 1, you can make 2 crits. You did say critical 1, right?
Yeah. Critical 1. I'll go ahead and use an aim to make this a critical.
Okay.
And then I'll use the other aim to reroll these 2 whites.
Okay, good play. So I'm going to dodge 1.
Yep.
And have to take 3 here. But
Danger sense, yeah.
danger sense. So yes, 5 dice.
Handy.
Oh, yeah, the ever-loving Kevin me. All right, so I'm gonna go with Leia.
Yep.
Leia's gonna come this direction. First, we gotta see if she rolls off any of that suppression. She rolls off 1, so she does not have to use her Indomitable. So she's gonna move through here. And then shoot at Iden for killing Cassian. All right, so Leia gets her 3 dice. No cover for Iden. We've gotten 2 crits and a hit. That will be enough. And
Chip.
Pierce 1.
Pierce 1.
Yep. So Iden will now go down. She's not carrying a box.
The box.
So Iden has been removed as Josh goes to his bag. Never much cared for the movie 7.
Yeah, it's a weird movie.
Yeah. A little too dark for my taste.
I want to file some suppression on Leia. Take an aim, and we're going to shoot at Leia.
Okay.
With the mortar.
Let's make sure it is not within range 1. It is not. What's your minimum range? Your minimum range is 3, right?
3, 4.
So, yeah, you're not going to be able to shoot at her because she's too close to you, buddy.
Okay.
So does that change who you want to activate?
No, I think I'll still keep it on him, and we'll just go with the rebel troopers. I'm assuming that's within 3, right?
I think they're also within 2. So.
Do what?
So if I'm within range 2, you can't shoot me because I'm too close to you.
Oh.
A rule often forgotten on this channel, but not this time.
All right, give me a second here.
Sure.
Well, I guess I should move. Since I'm not attacking, I can still take a standby if I were to go back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go back a speed 1 move.
Okay.
And then take a standby since
Okay.
I have Sentinel.
As I go to my stack, I have pulled a trooper unit. It's going to be these rebels with the shotgun. We're going to be shooting at the shores. Let's see what they can do. So for them, it's going to be 3 black, 2 white, 2 red, no cover again. I'm sorry, you do have cover 1.
Yeah,
so
suppressed.
1 will go away.
Come on, guys.
After that shot, the rebel trooper unit has moved up in order to go up against and melee engage that unit of shore troopers.
Okay, going to the bag. Core. Let's go ahead and get this over with.
All right, here's 2 more, buddy.
Yep.
You gotta roll off 2 of these, and
Yep.
you do.
Excellent, excellent. We will disengage.
Okay,
That's their speed or speed 1.
speed 1, and it's their only action they can take.
Yep.
All right, well, here's those guys. I go to my bag and pull a core unit. So it's going to be those guys over there, Josh, and they're going to be making a double move.
Yep.
Those guys have double moved and are now near the box as Josh goes into his bag.
Core unit.
Core unit. So we got shores over here, 2 units of stormtroopers, and
Yeah, I think I will go ahead and give me a moment.
Josh is going to go with the shore troopers.
I'm just recohering. So what I'm going to do is recohere, just so I can get line of sight on Leia. She will have some major cover and some dodge tokens, but I can definitely see her.
Alrighty. And can your unit leader see her? Is he in range as well? Range 3?
I don't think I got a shot there.
You gotta be short. Okay.
Yeah, just the 21B.
Leia has her dodge token standing by. She has heavy cover. As we got one crit. Can't dodge a crit. She will save it. Leia is up to 2 suppression tokens though, so that's going to start to hurt here soon. As I go to my stack, I got special forces. We're going to try to roll off 6 suppression this time, Josh. And I got to roll off 3 of them. I'll just do it right in here. I just roll off 1. So this unit of Pathfinders is definitely off the board, which means that if it goes to points, I am not going to win this battle. So there's only one way for me to win. Annihilation. Alright, so back to you, sir.
Bossk. Question is, do I want to move him up?
What do you think about it?
Yeah.
Josh has made up his mind. What you gonna do, buddy?
I'm going to take an aim with Bossk, and I'm going to shoot at the fleet troopers.
All right. Fleet troopers, of course, in heavy cover. Doing fleet trooper stuff. Josh rolled 3 crits off the bat.
Use the aim.
For our 4th crit. Alright, rolling. I don't save any. The question now, Josh, that we have to ask ourselves is, can Bossk see all 4 guys from where he's at? So
Take a look.
he can only kill what he sees. Alright, those guys, one of them could not be seen by Bossk. So once again, the unit leader lives to fight another day. It's the second time he would have been killed. But no, as we go to this unit right here. So what we're going to do is some measurement, and first we got to see if we roll off that suppression token. Pesky. No. Right, so these guys have moved up.
The standby doesn't have to be against the troop, the unit.
It does
that's
not,
right?
correct, yeah.
Okay. What Leia's there? She could use some suppression.
Yep.
Alright, let's go ahead and activate that standby.
Okay.
And we will fire at Leia.
Alright, 3 white dice. No aim, I got 2 dodges. And you got a crit.
Crit.
No save for Leia. Alright, so Leia's taking 2 more suppression and a 4th wound as Josh goes to a stack.
Core unit. I think that's all I have. No, I got that special forces up here. Bossk went. Right. Yep. Let's go ahead and activate these guys. We are going to double move. Let's just hightail it. There's only 2 of you.
So I go to my stack. I pull the special forces unit. And these guys are obviously going to double move. Strike team has moved up. Striking range of that objective.
Come on. Core unit. Let's go ahead and do the mortar. And we did determine that I could see Leia.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna take an aim and fire at Leia.
Okay, cover 1. Here's a crit. 3 more crits. Needs to save 2 of these. She does, but those dodge tokens do nothing when all you roll is crits. Going to this unit back here. They're just gonna pass. They're fine.
Okay. Special forces.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Leia's blocked. She's right down there. We're not doing the whole, I can see your gun. Though, pretty sure I've been shooting that, I'll shoot at that
Fleet Trooper?
Fleet Trooper.
Alright. Josh has switched up his target to go after my guys in heavy cover.
Aim and 2 light.
And those guys are the Rebel Commando team. So nothing.
Well, they don't crit.
Yeah.
There.
There's a guy.
Are you out?
I am out, and
You got one more
let's go
core
here.
unit, I think.
Stormtroopers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's lay that 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to move.
Okay.
Am I worried about her? I don't think I am. I got 5 units, 6 units. I don't think she can do 6 damage to me. I'm gonna double move. So we're gonna move here. Oh. Get that fleet. Can't get that guy. Choices. Is Leia really a concern, right? Yeah. I'm gonna move here, Rico here, and I'm gonna shoot Leia.
Okay. Josh has 4 white and 2 red. 2 hits.
Yep.
So cover will take care of 1. I'll dodge the other one,
Yep.
and with nimble, I'll get that dodge back. So that's going to be it for the round, right, Josh?
Yep.
All right, so Leia takes off one of these, and she loses her 2 dodges. Everyone else loses a suppression token. Disastrous turn for the Rebels again. Just... Cassian really should have been able to escape there. I thought I had it planned well, but no. So let's go to turn 6 and see what we got. Turn 6, Josh, you're going to reveal first.
Coordinated fire.
Bossk is his new commander. I went with coordinated bombardment. So I will have priority. All right, I've given my order token to Leia. Josh has given it to the Shores, who coordinated over to the mortar. Gained a name token there. And then these 2 units of stormtroopers. I'm going to go to my stack first. That's a core unit. These guys are going to move up, and they're going to shoot at that unit of Shores. So this is where those Rebel troopers ended up, and they have these Shores, dead to rights, no cover. We'll see what we can do. All right, don't let me down now. You've been doing work all day over on the side. So that's for the DLT 20, and then I got 3 guys. So a total of 6 dice. Critical 1.
Very nice.
And it's super, so 5 at you, buddy. Almost, but not quite.
Oh, man.
Okay, that was one of the things that had to happen for me, and it has, but I need more to happen for me. As Josh, we go over to you.
Let's go ahead and activate these stormtroopers here.
Okay.
I'm going to take an aim, and I'm going to fire at that lone strike team guy there.
Okay. Alright, Josh gets white and 2 red. I have heavy cover. And he has an aim. For a crit and 2 hits, you might as well re-roll the 2 hits. I do save it.
Needs to happen here.
We have taken a suppression token as I'm going to go to my stack, and I have pulled a core unit. Might as well be that fleet. Let's see if he rolls off that suppression token. I got one. No. And so what he's going to do is shoot at those. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So he's going to take a dodge. So back to you.
Now, does he have the box?
No.
Did they ever claim it?
No.
So it's just sitting there right now?
It's just sitting there right now.
Okay. Bossk. I would have preferred not to have him yet, but that's okay. No, do I need to do that? Last round. Yeah, we're gonna move up. And we're gonna shoot that sharpshooter.
Okay.
This time.
All right, heavy cover. 2 crits. All right, he's dead. He drops the box. Having dropped the box, there's only one play I have left, and that is Leia. Let's see if she rolls off 3 of these. No. Good game, Josh.
Good game.
Come back and talk about it after this. Welcome back to the War Corgi YouTube channel, where we just had another exciting battle. And welcome back, Josh. It was great to have you. Had 2 new pieces out on the board with Cassian, and you'd already had Iden. She appeared on the channel.
Yeah, last time I used the sniper variant, though. I think the repeater is my new favorite weapon for her, though.
Yeah, the pocket tank.
Yeah.
Combined with some of her command cards that she has to get in close to use. I think it just makes sense, unless you're doing something like Cassian was trying to do, infiltrate on the center objective and then running away. So, number one, what I should have done was taken that center objective and ran with Cassian and not stopped running for the entire game. But, you know, he's a new piece, and I wanted to play him. And
attack with him. Yeah.
I really should not have died in turn 5. You know, I had planned it out. He wasn't going... He had all the dodges that he needed. I did play Indomitable wrong on Leia. I played it as Dauntless, but you know, rolling red dice in order to pull off suppression. I think he was going to get 2 actions, and you know, it just didn't turn out that way. So at that point, I tell you what, my heart sank because I had the game and then I lost the game, but there was still a path to victory. Things need to go perfectly for me in turn 6, and they obviously didn't. But, you know, as long as there's a chance, you should keep playing this game. Not to mention it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, you learn, especially in-game scenarios are really important in Legion, and you don't get a whole lot of opportunities to practice them.
Yeah.
So, gave it a try and just came up short. But Cassian was a lot of fun. I like him as an operative. Now, my whole battle plan was to have him get that center objective using his infiltrate and run back with it. And then I was just throwing units at you, Josh, in order to slow you down. Because I didn't think it was going to come down to points.
Yeah.
And then it did.
Yeah, my initial goal was to just try to watch that one. Once I got Cassian down and he dropped that that supply box, I was like, well, if I could just watch that and make sure nobody else comes up and just center focus on them. But then I kind of eyes lit up whenever you brought the other sniper team up to try to grab the box. I was like, well, no, two boxes is better than one. So I was like, that's when I kind of started just relentlessly just throwing everything forward, just trying to get in range to hit that strike team.
Yeah, I didn't know it at the time. I ended up killing your unit of shores that was going to claim your second objective. Had I just left my sniper unit where they were, then I would have won 2-1.
Yeah, that was definitely an oh crap moment too. Whenever you moved up and took out that shore trooper, because at the moment I'm like, well, who am I going to move back?
Yeah, you couldn't.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody within range to get back there.
Yeah, you have to make a move and then take an action to pick it up. I knew if I could take them out, you weren't going to be able to pick that up. But it wasn't a for sure thing. I mean, your other unit of shore troopers withstood how much firepower.
Oh yeah.
And
they took on so much right there on the end of the board there.
I told you when they came around the corner in order to take out that commando team that I was going to punish them. I ended up getting punished. So, really well played. Talk a little bit more about Iden. You like her with Bossk?
Yeah, I like. My two ideas today. When we were playing, I knew I wanted to play Iden again. Like I said the last time, I really wasn't satisfied with her playing the sniper variant. So I definitely wanted to get another game in with her using the repeater, and that's kind of what my focus was. It was either going to be Bossk and be more of a trooper oriented list, or I was thinking about bringing her with the tank, because I also had a list for that. But I am happy with, I think with Bossk and her, that's a lot of firepower just between two units right there with that repeater and his mortar rifle, along with his command cards too. I do think I think I played the concussion blast too soon. I don't think I think I overkilled K2. Is it K2SO?
Yeah, K2SO. I mean,
I think the repeater might have been able to do it by itself without me having to use that weapon. And then maybe you'd moved her up and used that on something else. Because it really didn't. The thing with him being out in the open like that, yeah, the dice were more, but the keywords were completely useless because it wasn't, the blast wasn't going to do anything. He wasn't in cover.
Uh-huh.
The suppression wasn't going to do anything. He's a droid. What's the other? The scatter. It's one unit, so the scatter is not going to do any good. So looking back on it, I was thinking I might have saved that and just still attacked him with Iden, but just using the repeater.
If I remember correctly, you ended up doing 5 wounds to him with the 5 red dice.
Yeah, all of them did.
And I needed to make 3 saves, and I made 2. So, I mean, it was just, on a knife's edge whether or not he was going to survive. And if he survived, that was really going to complicate your life. So
yeah.
I think you played it at the right time, personally. And yes, some of the keywords weren't effective, of course, for all the reasons you just stated. But I think you needed to put K2 down because he had a face-up order token and he was coming for you.
Yeah.
So I don't think that was misplayed at all.
He definitely has some firepower of his own, though. I was really worried about him going into melee and then just beating the crap out of somebody.
Yeah, it's tricky because he doesn't have charge or anything like that, right? So he was just out of range for the shore trooper. So then you use his gun, Jin's pistol, and it works very well. And then, 4 red dice is nothing to sneeze at, but at the same time, if you hit 4 times against shore troopers or stormtroopers, they're supposed to make half those saves, so you're just doing 2 wounds. So I don't think it's as scary against Empire as maybe some other things. Now, if you have a lightsaber wielder who is immune pierced, then those 4 red dice really start to do some work for you. But in any case, it went back to my basic game plan of just throw units at you in order to slow you down. I think he probably could have supported Cassian a lot more had I just stuck with Cassian, but I thought I had a good plan at the beginning and it just didn't work out.
I think loading those Pathfinders up with suppression really helped out too, kind of taking them out, because there was two rounds where the initial panic, and then the next one I didn't have to worry about them because with all that suppression on them, they're more than likely going to go off the board. I thought that was a good way to deal with that.
Yeah,
that
certainly.
unit.
Certainly, your mortars I thought were very effective today.
Yeah, I was happy with them.
Putting down a lot.
It's
of
like the first game I ever played with them where one of them didn't get taken out right off the bat, like the first round. So yeah, I was happy with them.
Yeah, I thought the Pathfinders played really well and helped me out. And just in the end there, got laying down with too much suppression, and it was hard because I didn't have a strong commander with Leia. She's only Courage 2, and she was the only one I had, and so her Inspire was on the other side of the board. So it was.
Did you have any ideas during the game on changes you would make to that list?
To the list, I certainly didn't kill enough stuff. That's what I would say, and so I thought the DLT-20 worked out really well.
Yeah.
I don't think the shotguns worked out very well. But
I was rolling incredibly well with those shore troopers. Those guys should have been gone probably a round or two before.
Yeah, and then my unit up on top of the building got taken out. They had heavy cover, but
yeah, there was one shotgun down.
Yeah, you rolled more crits today than Chris rolls.
Yeah. Maybe we are related.
You said before the game. You said before the game that you would have to roll like perfectly to have a chance, and I think that's what you did.
Yeah. Right off the bat, I really felt that I messed up by not taking advantage of the deployment and not putting my guys down the long stretch of danger close. Is that
yeah, danger close.
Danger close. And we were talking about that at the beginning of the game. I kind of had them bunched down here at the short end.
Yeah, I thought you started them way too far back.
Yeah, and then and then on top of that, with Cassian having infiltrate and getting right on the objective right off the bat, I really thought that it was going to be one of those games where it's just me trying to chase down your guys moving back.
Yeah, and
something popped up.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have been able to catch it. All right, since that's the low battery warning, we better wrap it up here. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up, and then also subscribe to the channel. And if you really liked it, consider joining us over on Patreon, where the support really helps us get new units like Cassian Andor and K2 today, and we're also picking up some other things all the time. So really appreciate everyone's support, and we will catch you next time.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye. All right. Thank you very much.
Does it keep recording when
It does, yeah.
Because it froze the screen in the background.
Yeah, it keeps recording. I've done this before. This has happened before. Is what I should say. All right.
That's fun.
Absolutely.
I really enjoy the Bossk Iden combo.